Hi guys, so by the time you guys are watching this video, tomorrow is New Year, 2023, Jan 1st, New Year, and it feels so unreal. So I wanted to make this video to like recap on 2022 and how we together can make 2023 better. It always is better to have like an outro for every single year. So Jan 1st is a Sunday and it just doesn't feel right to treat Jan 2nd like just another day of the month. It is 2023. We have to be doing something. I'm not trying to put any pressure on you guys, like set resolutions, set goals or anything as such. This video, I just want it to be a motivation for you guys. Having a fresh start, a fresh perspective, a fresh year, new goals, new visions is very important. That will set the mood right and like make you want to do stuff, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's first begin by recapping the year of 2022 and what went throughout the year. You can do this for yourself right now along with me. You can just think about it. You can write it down on a paper or a notebook. Okay guys, so I have my journal here with me, and the sole reason I wanted to film this video is that this morning I was just going through this journal because there is like 2 or 3 days left, and I remembered that I wrote down a few goals in this journal. I wanted to review and see the goals that I actually wrote down, and I was like, whoa, I have almost 60 to 70% of the things that I wanted that I wrote down. This is in no way a manifestation video. This is all practical, ways or like practical goals that I wrote down and things that kind of happened as well or like fell into place is what I would say. So 2022, when the year started, it was a little bit slow, and then it picked up a teeny bit speed, and then I started working, and then in the mid of 2022 I was so depressed and bored, and I was at home working. I wouldn't say depressing, but I was bored. It was a whole period of healing is what I would say. It was really nice in one way, but in another way, not having your independence and not staying away from home when you are 23 is depressing for anyone, right? So in a way it was really nice, and in another way it was kind of depressing as well. So that was mid 2022. End of 2022 from October has been really nice. So yeah guys, in this journal there is this section that says your timeline, and it says 1 month from now, 6 months from now, 1 year from now, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now. So for 1 month from now you are supposed to write down where you want to be, and that's where I wrote working a job and doing YouTube part-time. And 6 months from now I actually wrote living in the city I love, a jewelry designer, and I also wrote down financially abundant and healthy. So it is definitely a form of manifestation as well. I wouldn't really get into details because as of now I do not have all the details. I really have to sit down and think about everything that I did. It was not an overnight process, obviously. And another column that says goals for the year, work goals, I actually wrote down be in a jewelry design job in Bangalore, so tick. And I also wrote down to earn this much a month, and tick. And then I also wrote down these many subscribers on YouTube, and not yet, but we are very close guys. And then I also wrote down to collaborate with huge brands, and I did a few, so I am kind of happy with that as well. And then for personal goals, I wrote down my body to be more toned and fit, and like to have healthy hair and skin. And I have probably skin because genetics, definitely not hair, and definitely not the toned body part. I haven't worked out in a while. Yeah, and for social goals, I had this thing where I wrote down make new friends that I can rely on. Like I was going through a very rough patch when it comes to like friends and friendship, and I wanted a group of friends that can actually support me and that I can rely on. Yeah guys, a few like personal goals when it comes to family as well, I wrote it down. In the places to visit, I didn't really have any travel goals because I just wanted to settle down. So I literally just wrote down Oroville because even now I really want to go to Oroville and like take a surf class and have a whole retreat for myself. That is definitely in the goals for 2023. Yes, skills to acquire, I wanted to learn Corel Draw. It's like this design software, and I did learn it, and that is what got me this job as well. So yeah, and I also wrote down communication skills, and not really to talk guys, but like just to talk the right things professionally. For wish list, I wrote down an all natural makeup collection. We have it right now. Then I wrote down a Victoria's Secret wallet, but we have two better and healthier wallet options. I'm gonna show that to you guys when I get ready. That was my 2022, guys. Like, how was yours? Okay guys, so when it comes to setting goals, it is really important to be realistic. Some people find it cringe to like set resolutions and make a vision board and stuff, but I think it's really important, especially when the goals are realistic and nothing that looks like a whole vision board of somebody else's lifestyle that is just downloaded from Pinterest. You obviously can do that. I know making a vision board is cliche, but has been really working out for me, and that's what we're gonna do right now. So let me show you a little vision board that I created towards the mid of 2022 and what I actually did about it. So basically this is the vision board, and I will actually put a screenshot here. So the first picture that you see is like a bathtub. That is not mine, and the second picture is a picture that I took at the office, and there initially was a picture of somebody else, sitting at a jewelry designer's office and like working and stuff. So when that goal came true, I replaced my own picture with that, and that felt so satisfying. And healthy grocery shopping is something that I do right now. I should probably replace that picture as well with mine. And the year is almost over, so we're gonna be making new vision boards, so that's not required. And then there's a little quote and like a little daily checklist as well. And the one next to it also had a picture of somebody else's healthy, oatmeal bowl or some bowl right there. When I fixed my diet and my routine, I replaced it with my plate, and that is me eating rice koot with like homemade ghee and beetroot poriyal, and that to this day tempts me. And this was my wallpaper. And even the first picture, guys, I started going to more spas and stuff since I moved to Bangalore, and even stayed in hotels that had fancy bathtubs, so that is also ticked. So this is not my wallpaper anymore. That is how powerful vision boards have been for me, and I really want to carry the practice forward to the next year as well. So the first thing that you have to do is write a vision list. Okay, so before you make a vision board, you write down or think about the things, okay, that you want to be put in a vision board. So if you guys do not know what a vision board is, so you can either make it physically or digitally. I always do it digitally because you can make it your phone's wallpaper or your laptop's wallpaper as well. But if you are more of a I look around my room and not just at my phone all day, you can actually make a vision board and like pin little cards of photos on it, and that is so much more cooler. So basically you take 6 to 15 images of photos of things that you want to be in your life or how you want your life to look, from Pinterest mostly, or you can even Google for it, and you download it, make a collage of it and put it on your vision board. So that's basically how it works. And the more you look at it, the more you feel like you already own it. It basically is a vision for your future. So for me, I made a vision list. The first thing for me is to join a gym, and then I wrote down to go on vacations, and then to find an apartment and then my goals on YouTube and Instagram, social media basically, and then to go on more brand shoots and stuff, and to eat healthy and to make more money. And then guys, I've been having this thing, okay, to like be on a beach or like next to any kind of water body or river or anything. It has been a very strong craving. I do not know if it is spiritually related to something. I really feel it is. So that is also gonna go into my vision board. So let's make vision board right now. If you do not have Pinterest, get Pinterest. It is so much aestheticer. What did I just say? Like it is so much more aesthetic than looking it up on Google. So yeah, download Pinterest. So what I'm gonna do is I will screen record this for you guys and right here. So this is me downloading images from Pinterest to create a vision board. Doing this need not feel like a task at all. You can do it by yourself or along with a few of your friends, and you can all do it together. It can be really fun. And also you can create this in the size of your desktop's wallpaper and your phone's wallpaper, and set different vision boards or the same wallpaper, same vision boards in both. So here I'm just picking random images because this is just a demo of me showing you guys how you can do it. I will show you my vision board sometime later in the year, my actual vision board I mean. So try and pick relatable pictures and make it seem as realistic as you can, and then just use a collage app. I'm just using Canva, and put all the pictures together, and you can save it or put it as your wallpaper, and that's literally it. It is so simple and so much fun just doing it. So talking about goals, apart from making vision boards, you can also write down your goals. You can use this app called Notion. I started using it after I saw a few international influencers use it. It's actually really cool, but it takes a while to get used to it. You can totally do it on your planner as well. When it comes to goals, guys, the first thing that I can think about is balancing stuff in 2023. I am a Libra and I need balance in my life. And when it comes to work life, social life balance, it has been zero. It has been work. It has been sitting on top of my head and it hasn't been mentally very healthy for me. I really need to find a way to balance it out. So start by making an inventory of your life, if that makes sense. So what do you love, what do you not, whom do you love, whom do you not, and what do you want to keep and what do you want to get rid of, and whom do you want to keep and whom do you want to get rid of. Just make a list of every single thing and also write your goals down and have a vision for those goals. Do I have a vision for it? Do I have a plan on how I am actually gonna do it? Do I actually see myself getting there, or like, do I see myself in the process is the real question. So have an idea or even write down the vision or the idea that you have on how you are gonna get to that goal. Also to have hobbies, guys. So we are mostly just on our phones scrolling and texting. Another big goal for me is to fix my personal connections or relationships and like have more realer relationships, if that makes sense. And like when you are texting somebody on Instagram who is a friend, I from 2023 want to think about, if I call this person right now, would I actually have things to talk about to them, or I was just like talking because we're bored. Having a 9 to 5 can really stop you from having hobbies. So hobbies is something that I kind of want to focus on for 2023, and you can write down a list of books that you want to read, and you can make an other list of things that you want to learn. Like for me, I want to learn about skin cycling and like basically just cycling. So cycling is basically things that you can do in your life or things that you can shift in your life depending on your menstrual cycle, and that has apparently been helping a lot of women, and I see so many of them posting about it, and I want to learn more about it and maybe talk to you guys as well about it when I do. Let me give you guys a little list of things that you can have as your goal if you are stuck. So let's start with body and physical. Okay, forming a skincare routine or a hair care routine, and to invest in good quality and toxin-free skincare products. Fix your sleep schedule. That is big for me. Okay, to sleep at least 8 hours a day and to wake up at the same time every single day. To have a consistent workout routine and follow it consistently at least for 2 months or 3 months. Other goal that you can have with body is to eliminate sugars. It is really the worst food of all, white sugar. So eliminate sugar, that can also be a goal. Cook more at home, have more home cooked meals. You can actually plan your recipes at the beginning of the week and go grocery shopping and buy everything that you want for the entire week and store it so that you do not waste time thinking about what you want to cook. And drinking X amount of water per day, you can change that depending on your body, ideally 3 liters. Personal goals, or like mental goals, however you want to call it. The first thing I would say is to set boundaries with people, be it at work, be it your family, friends, or anything. Set boundaries, learn how to say no, learn when to say no and when to really say yes, and make a vision board, guys. That is also a really nice mental goal. And then say affirmations every day. Avoid social media the first thing after you wake up. That is it. Maintain a gratitude journal. This is amazing and it is so powerful. Then financial goals. I am working towards this as well. I am not even perfect, not even close to perfect when it comes to financial goals and spending money and all that. So the first goal that you can have is to start budgeting, and the next goal is to save 30% of what you earn every month. Not have debts in 2023 and not lend anyone money as well. If it is an emergency or your family member, that's a whole different story. But yeah, in general, like simply lending out cash to people, it just like sits in the back of your head and it doesn't make you feel free financially, if that makes sense. And next, let's move to personal growth goals. So the first thing is to read 20 pages of a book every single day. Listen to podcasts. I will probably attach 3 or 4 podcasts that I listen to every single day. To read self-help books. To learn 1 or 2 new skills for this year, which is totally new to you and totally irrelevant to you. Like how I said, surfing, right? Anyone close to me cannot picture myself surfing. But yeah, yeah, no one pictured me doing YouTube as well, so it's not gonna matter. So learn a new skill, go for it, do it. Another personal growth goal that I would say is have some kind of side hustle, guys. It could be anything, okay? Starting a small business, starting a YouTube channel, starting an Instagram profile, a blog, selling things on Instagram, services on Instagram. I was just seeing an ad for nail tech on Instagram. It was like 30k or something. So you can learn how to do nails and do it for people. You can learn how to do lashes. You can do anything that you want, but have a side hustle. Now talking about social goals, guys, when it comes to friends and family, call a friend instead of texting them. Call your parents, talk to them every single day, guys. So my sister and I video call my parents every single day. We've been doing it since I first moved out of home, which is 2016. I rebelled as well in between. I was like, why would I call you every single day? My friends like talk to their parents only once a week and they're all like good with it, and I'm not even able to go out because you like call me at night every single day and you're just doing it because you doubt me and stuff. I was such a difficult kid, guys, but right now I just realized the importance of it, and one day in the far future you are gonna be there and your parents are not. Just keep that as a reminder and call your parents every single day. And the next social goal is to cut out toxic people, guys. I do not care however important the person is in your life. It could be a boyfriend, it could be a girlfriend, it could be your best friend since childhood, it could be a parent as well. Like, if you can't really physically entirely cut them off, at least distance yourself, okay? That everyone can do. So just like distance yourself from toxic people. That is also a huge goal for this year. And then moving on to glow up, you know, glow up goals. You can like get your hair colored, you can do your lashes, you can get your nails done, fix your wardrobe, you can find yourself a signature wardrobe, you know, like if you've been wanting to get a laser treatment done, get a PRP or anything as such, have it as your you know, to do things or like goals for 2023 as well, and like start saving up for it. And you can build a collection. Like if you are obsessed with glosses, you can have a whole gloss lip oil collection. That's really cool. And you can have a collection of perfumes and mists and like fun things like that. So that's really nice as well. And then when it comes to your house or like your room, one goal that you can have is to always have it clean, and to clean it every now and then, to get rid of things that you don't use. If you want to become a minimalist, you can try that as well. To make your bed every single morning. So yeah, I think I mostly covered most of it. You can just like sit and think about different things and write down goals that you want to do. I just wanted to show you that there is so many things that you can actually do, and not really say that you don't have a goal for this year. 1st Jan is a Sunday and nobody has an excuse that you were working. So sit down, at least spend an hour or two with yourself and do it for yourself. So now it's time to start journaling, okay? I do have a few journal prompts. I will put them on the screen for you guys, but yeah, let's start. If you are not used to journaling, this is one thing that I would highly recommend you start doing in 2023. It makes such a huge difference, and I see a lot of people telling how journaling is an alternative to therapy, and I totally see why it makes sense. And you guys can journal about anything. There are so many different journaling techniques, and here I was just filling out some pre-printed prompts that came with this journal. If you don't even worry about it. Pinterest has so many, so you can literally go to Pinterest and type out journal prompts and choose one that resonates with you and start filling it out. This can be so therapeutic when you're just like sitting in your room all by yourself and do it as a whole self-care routine. Okay guys, I just got ready. We're gonna head out, and I have this nail appointment at 7 p.m. and before that I just wanted to show you this wallet that I was talking about. It is so amazing. It is from this brand called Zouk. So this is the wallet, but it has Zouk written on the zips. Let me show you guys what is inside. Okay, so there are so many different compartments, and there's a little compartment for every single one of your needs. I am in love. Like when I'm going out, I do not even carry a bag these days. It's just this wallet. Like my phone fits inside this wallet. I do not have my phone right here, but can you guys see how big the wallet is? I also have another color of this wallet which I haven't opened yet, and this is also really beautiful. It's this gorgeous blue, pastel blue and pink, and it's all floral. So Zouk, the brand, is 100% vegan, and it's so good. And the zipper, guys, is of such good quality, and the leather is so thick and it's of such good quality too. And then I also have one footwear from Zouk. Can you guys look at it? It is so beautiful, guys. I have these things inside because I do not want it to lose its shape, so I always, keep my footwear like this. I just feel so comfortable. It's so nice and cushiony. And Zouk is made from 100% vegan leather, so no animals are harmed as well, which is amazing. The designs of Zouk, right, it is all inspired from Indian culture and architecture, and I am a huge supporter. So you guys can use my code, which is YT Ananya 15, and you get a 15% off on their website. So Zouk was kind enough to send me all of these stuff. Right now I'm gonna wear this slipper from Zouk and carry this wallet from Zouk, and I'm gonna look like a Zouk ambassador, but that's the vibe for today. Just got back home and got changed, and as you can tell, that did not go as expected, and I feel like I've wasted all evening. If you're from Bangalore, I went all the way from central Bangalore to somewhere near Koramangala. It took me an hour with all the traffic. When I reached the place, it was a really shady place. It was actually a new nail salon that I was planning to go to. There were already 2 girls who just started out in the slot that I had booked. I was a little late, but I went to this place because I saw an ad on Instagram and it looked nice. But when I went there, they've catfished a whole nail salon is what I would say. It was so bad, and I saw this girl getting her nails removed from this guy. Basically, when you remove acrylic nails, they kind of like use this nail drill to remove the extensions, and then they soak it with acetone and like wrap it up with foil or like plastic stuff, and then slowly get it removed. That's how they do it. But this guy, he was using like an extra nail. So there are these plastic extensions they use, right? So he was using an extra extension and he was inserting it through the bottom of the nail, and he was plucking it off of her finger, and that seemed so scary. And she was like sitting right there and screaming, and I just asked him if this is how he usually does this. He said yes, and I was like, I might have to go, and I walked off and I used that as an escape. So okay guys, coming back to the topic. So let's talk about planners. So keeping yourself accountable for finishing up tasks and like having something to look forward to every single day can make your year so much better. I really love the Alicia Souza planner, but it's like 2K, and I don't think I want to spend that much on a planner right now. For now, I just got a basic planner from Amazon, and I got a gratitude journal as well from Amazon. Like, you do not have to be forced to get all these planners. Make your own little bullet journals and use it as a planner, and you can use another empty notebook as your gratitude journal. So I got this in this art fair that I went to. It is this notebook filled with watercolor papers. It's all handmade, and even like the cover is handmade. It's all fabric, and it is filled with cushion, guys. Like, can you see? I can literally feel the cushion. It feels like a pillow. I could like sleep on it. That's how soft and cushiony it is. It's so good. Things that I want to do in this journal is just like put memories up from 2022 into this journal. Like, since we're trying to make 2023 a very memorable year, say for example, I go to a concert in 2023 and I would probably take the little concert tickets or anything from that day, packages of snacks that we ate on that day, or like if I received flowers from somebody, I would write it up and put it inside tickets, and like food packagings and any little physical reminder that like when I look at this journal a few years from now would remind me and take me to that day. That's the kind of things that I would like to put into this journal. And then making a bucket list. This is also huge for me because 2022 I've been at home most of the time, and it has mostly been indoors and zero social life and stuff like that. But in my 2023 bucket list, I want to do a lot more when it comes to fun stuff, and apart from work is what I'm talking about. Going to different places and like doing different things with your friends and all of that. And the next thing is digital detox. So deleting your extra photos that you do not want anymore. So all of us, when we want one single picture, we make our friends like click 100 pictures to choose one from it. So delete the rest 99 of it. Like delete screenshots, delete random videos, delete drafts from Instagram, screen recordings and all that. And then also go through your mail, your messages, unfollow people on Instagram that do not bring any kind of positivity into your life. And another digital detox, I wouldn't call it a detox, but just like a refresh, is changing your wallpapers and like changing your widgets and giving your phone and laptop a whole makeover. This can really be helpful as well sometimes. So try that out. We spoke about so many things in this video and I do not feel I've been unrealistic anywhere. It's just like wholesome things that you can do in the starting of the year to start your year right and to set the mood for the rest of the year. And also I heard somewhere that having a keyword or having like a mood word for your entire year is also something that you can do. And yes, let me know what your plans are for the new year and how you are, you know, planning to make the year different compared to last year. Because if you are just gonna sleep and wake up tomorrow like it's just another Monday of the week, it's gonna be the same as 2022. So let's make some change. Even though you do not have to start only on the 1st of every year, it is still a very reasonable and a nice time to start new things. And happy new year everyone, and I wish all of you watching this video and your friends and family all the good luck and abundance and fortune and everything that you can imagine for 2023. May this be the best year of your life, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.